Hello everyone, and a huge warm welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, my name is Kay, and as a family with Rick, Daniel and Emily, we love to share lifestyle, travel and Disney vlogs with you. So with that in mind, we have got an amazing trip coming up. We are about to head off for 2 weeks at the Disney Caribbean Beach Resort, August 2025. We've got the quick service dining plan and we want to share our entire trip with you. So if you haven't already and you love all things travel and maybe you've got a Disney trip coming up and you'd like some ideas or you just want to come along for the journey, make sure you hit subscribe and join us. And if you're not already, head on over to our TikTok. We are going to be uploading every day there while we're having our trip. So whether you've got some questions, whether you're planning your trip or just want to find out how things are while we're there, make sure you go and give us a follow because like I say, we'll be uploading daily. This vlog series is going to start as soon as we come home. But before we go and come back, we have got to pack first. So I want to share with you some of the things that I'll be packing as a family of 4, and it might give you an idea if you're traveling with children or traveling as a couple, things that you might want to take with you on your Disney trip. I thought I'd take you through toiletries that and sort of medicines, things like that I'm going to take with us. I've ordered these fantastic packing cubes off Shein and it actually came with 7 of them, and I also liked when it came in the little plastic bags. I know eco side of us, but what I'm going to do is before I put the things in, like the creams and things, inside my packing cube bags, I'm also going to put them in this, which is great just for if anything spills. Also really good to put your wet clothes in if you've got any swim stuff, if you've been for a wet day at the parks or anything like that. So these come in quite handy. So starting off, bear in mind, like I say, packing with children as well. Started off with having some of the Cool and Soothe gel sheets in case anyone gets a headache, and especially in that heat. So I've got the ones that are safe for the kids. I've got the migraine patches for adults. I also picked up this little first aid kit. Let's see if I can reach and grab that. This was fantastic. I think this was about 59p from Home Bargains. But what I like as well is it comes with a little tiny pair of scissors in it. So I just think it'd be handy to have some little scissors in your room if you're buying anything new when you're out there, if you get any new clothes, anything like that. And obviously you've got plasters, you've got cleansing wipes, and this is quite a good little one to put in your park bag also. I've got the fans here. We will be doing a different section with electrical stuff. The other 2 are actually on charge at the moment. Again, everyone has their own fan. This goes up to 5 different speed settings. And yeah, just a nice little fan that again, we can little charge at the back so we can recharge it. Also picked up some Lanacane for any chafing, if anyone has any rub in the legs, or even from carrying your backpack all day, under your arms, underneath your bra, ladies, if you get warm. Again, this was in Home Bargains and this was £1.99, brilliant. Picked up these as well from Boots. These are just some handy little wipes that are going to be going in our park bag each day. Just handy to have, aren't they? These electrolytes, have to admit I drink an electrolyte each day anyway, one a day. But these were from, I think I got them from Amazon this time actually, but B&M do them in the smaller packets. The heat warnings while we're there are insane. And so these ones are adult ones. We got them in the strawberry and the kiwi, and we also got them in the tropical for me and Rick. Rick's actually got some for the kids that haven't come yet. They are being delivered by Boots, and it's the Kids SOS. I will try and find them. If you're traveling with children, please, please, please make sure you read them before you give your kids electrolytes. Things like the liquid IV, which I have down here as well. Some of them are not safe for children from a certain age. So, because the measurements and the requirements are based on adults having them. Make sure you check before you give your kids them. Boots do kids-friendly ones, which we are waiting on. So we've got the electrolytes. Coming over this side, we've also got some leave-in hair conditioner for me and Emily. That chlorine in the pool is going to batter our hair. I know it is. So we've got this one in Aldi, which is just a nice leave-in lightweight conditioner. So I can put that in after we've been swimming and try and look after our hair as best as we can. Some hairspray, a mini one, some shaving gel, and I've picked up my favourite razor. It doesn't leave any razor's rash, which is great because I struggle with the chlorine and irritated skin. I absolutely love this Wilkinson sword one. It's got the built-in sort of sheer butter and around the blades, which is really nice. I got a refill of the blades. We've got some of the micellar facial cleansing wipes from Primark, and that's for a 2-pack of £1.30. So nice just to freshen our face in the evening. Moving back over here, we've got a couple of hand sanitizers, which Rick's also going to have a backpack in the park. I'm going to have my backpack or my bum bag. So each have a hand sanitizer in there. Just give that over that side. And then we've got, now, if you have not tried this stuff, guys, if you take anything away from this today, I would say get this cooling foot spray from Boots. It is gorgeous. It's so refreshing. It really does. It's just like spraying an unwinding spray on your feet. So the plan is I'm going to keep this in the cooler, in the little cooling fridge in our room. And then when we've come back after a long park day and we can have a shower, and then you just spray this on your feet. Honestly, guys, it is so nice. Even just after a long day at work, this stuff is amazing. So I'd definitely say get some of this. I've also taken some kids Calpol with us and kids Nurofen. Again, I know that the kids don't react to this. I know that they're going to be fine with it. So it was worth just grabbing these from, I think, again, from Home Bargains. Emily very intermittently struggles with her asthma, and I say it's very light. But just to be on the safe side, we have been to the doctors. She's got a brand new inhaler cartridge to take with us, and we've got her chamber. Better to be safe than sorry. We've also got a antiseptic wound wash spray. Again, just, you know, if anyone gets any cuts, grazes, bites or anything, I can keep that in the fridge area, and just, we've got that with us. These are going to be going in the park bag. We picked up some different flavours of them. Little cordial shots. Again, you can get them in Aldi, Home Bargains, B&M. Really easy, but the water out there is vile. I'm sorry, I'll just say it. It is disgusting. But you want your free ice water. So just have some of these with your different flavours. So I've got orange for the kids, summer fruits, which is a bit of a family joke, and also a Frutella one, which will be quite nice. Next, we've got some hay fever and allergy tablets. Again, just in case. Sometimes Emily really shocked me this year. She has really struggled with hay fever. I personally found these to be the best ones for her. These, again, were Home Bargains. I think they were 79p. One of these, and she was absolutely great. She had no problems. So, yeah, take those with us. Some Savlon cream. Some Rennie, just in case anyone gets any indigestion. And I can struggle with that. So I know with the park food and stuff, I just think it's best to have some of them. Now, we've got a ton of plasters with us. It's just, I think this section is just plasters. But doing all that walking, I would sooner have more with us than not. So some of these I'm going to be putting in our park bag each day. So we've got the water resistant, a load of those. And then we've got these fantastic clear blister plasters. We've heard it from loads of people, guys. Don't wear shoes that you are brand new, that you've not worn to the park before. But also, even sometimes if it's ones that you have worn loads of times, like we've got our shoes here ready to pack, you're walking so much and it's hot, you're going to get blisters potentially. So make sure you have some blister plasters with you. We've got some little travel toothpastes here with us as well. Again, Compeed, absolutely amazing stuff. I like these ones. These are probably going to go in the park bag, this size of them, because you can refill from the bigger box, but they're just a nice handy size to have with you. Again, some extra electrolytes with us. We've got the liquid IV one here, and we've got these little ones here too. I've picked up a Calpol saline nasal spray. Again, just linking back with Emily and her asthma things. I'd sooner have things with that I know are going to sort of help us if she does struggle at all. And also some little cooling throat lozenges. So after the plane, I think last year we went to Tenerife. I can't think it was Dan or Emily, had a really sore throat. So I got some of these last time. They had one of these, and these were a godsend. So these were Boots, these ones. Picked these up. Was going to get everyone a stainless steel flask, but to be honest, they still felt quite heavy. So I've got these fantastic little flasks, really good size still. And these were 49p each from Home Bargains. So we've all got our own flask, which we're going to be filling up each day. And we can refill those in the park and with the ice water, and just pop in some of the cordial with it as well. So I thought they were great to have. Massive Ziploc bags. So I've got the extra large freezer bags as well. Idea being with these is I want to also take in some ice inside a Ziploc bag. Now the parks do let you take that in. Point being, we'll have Ziploc bags with ice that we can add into our flasks. But all being that obviously it isn't going to stay frozen for long, we all have a cooling towel. These are fantastic. They've got the little clip so you can just attach it to the outside of your bag. But yeah, so I'm going to be able to use these, dip them into the ice cold water just to kind of save us that little bit more in the heat. So everyone's got one of those. Moving over this side. Now this bit, people are probably going to think I am crazy. Why has she got a clothesline with her? So basically, whenever we've been on holiday before, I think it might have even been when we went to Spain when Dan was smaller, and the little clothing rack was shocking that was outside. So you're all probably going to think I'm absolutely bonkers with the washing line. Why would you take a washing line with you? You don't have to. I have chosen to pack one. So basically a few years ago we were in Spain and the little area that was on the balcony was broken, it was rusted, it had dropped off. And we just wanted to be able to dry the swimsuits. I actually did a wash load while we were there when we had a pool day, and it meant I came home with no washing to do. And I didn't want to use the tumble dryer in case anything shrunk. So I took along with us the next time we went away a clothing line, which was from Home Bargains. I think this was about 69, 79p. And we tied it up in the bathroom. So when we did a washing day, I had that tied up, took some cheap pegs with us, and it meant I could clear the washing when we had a chill day. It was all sorted, dried, and then you can just take it down and fold it away. So next things we got were the cans of the instant cooling mist. These are they're so nice, refreshing little cans. Just have to bear in mind, we were saying about the heat exposure on it. So we're actually going to keep these in a Ziploc bag with the cold water, which will keep them cool. But instead of carrying around those, I'm going to sound controversial, those Disney fans where they're really expensive and then you spray a bit of water and then spray, we'd sooner have just our small fan with us that they're really powerful. And we've got one of these that you just spray across the face and the body, and they are gorgeous. These were £1. I actually got them from Wilkinson, but I did see them today in Home Bargains also for £1. So I think with the weather warnings we've got, they're going to come in handy. Next thing, I've picked up some aloe vera cooling gel. I am really hoping when you see the amount of sun cream in a minute that no one burns, but I absolutely love the banana boat one. Even just putting this on as well after you shower and just rubbing it into the smell of it, to me it's just holidays. It's so nice. So next thing as well, I've picked up some shampoo and some conditioner. Now I haven't picked up any body washes separately to take with us because in the rooms they do have the Disney washes in there, like the body wash. So to save when we've got this much to pack, I'm just going to use the body wash we've got there. I've got my soft cotton roll-on deodorant, and then we've got a mass of sun creams. So that is going to look like a lot of sun creams, guys, and I appreciate that. It is a lot of sun cream. However, the best way I've found as well, another tip for this is, to be honest, we have had this trip planned for a year now. And so what I've done, rather than it being a big expense of going to Boots and doing the big sun cream shop and getting ready to go, was every time I did the food shop over the last few weeks towards we were getting close to her, I'd just pick up a different, like a sun cream each time I went in. We've gone for factor 50 along the whole way. You'll see this one here we've got a mixture though of face friendly ones, which we can top up our faces. I've also picked up these ones in this size, which I think are great. Again, a little size just to take in to in my park bag. It'll fit in nicely, making sure I'm topping the kids and myself and Rick up. Also picked up mosquito and insect repellent. If you are going around the same time, guys, sort of July, August, make sure you take some with you, especially when you go into Animal Kingdom. Yeah, you might get bit. This one, again, was fantastic to find, actually, and I'm going to point this one out. This was actually reduced in the Boots £10 Tuesday that they do. So I've managed to pick this one up. And what I really like about it, obviously, it's a 3-hour protect and swim. Just gives me that little bit more confidence, I think. The kids have got a mixture of swimsuits, but they've also got UV t-shirts with them. And we're making sure we put them on during the hottest part of the day. But make sure you have a look on Boots. I'm pretty sure they're still doing the £10 Tuesday deal. And that's another way of being able to top up. I think some of these ones I got in that as well. So like the Ombre Solaire one I got in the £10 Tuesday. Things like that, keep an eye out because you can get them when they're reduced and then keep them for your trip. Next thing, this is, I've just picked up some dive sticks from Shein for the kids that they can take in the pool with them. Just something fun they can have a play with. They love diving down and getting those. The next thing I've picked up is, these will be going in our park bag also, but also to keep in our room. So I got these, these sets are individual, but I got these from Shein. So we've got some silicone straws, which are washable and reusable. Obviously, they're going to give you paper straws in the park. So if you're getting that free cup and you're not using your flask, when we're sitting down having a meal, we can use these. I also picked up some cutlery. We have ordered a delivery from Water Butlers, which will be arriving when we get there. If you don't know what Water Butlers is, I will leave a link in the description box down below. It is a 5-star fantastic delivery service where you can get groceries delivered straight to your Disney resort. They only deliver to Disney resorts. So we've got things like some cereals, fruits, yogurts and that coming. And so I ordered some little knives, spoons, forks to take with us to have in the room. Really sweet. And I also picked up some bowls, just a pack of 4 bowls that we can have in the room. So if the kids are up early, we know we've got cereals, fruits and snacks for them to enjoy. Some extra straws that I'd already picked up, so we have got some more of these as well. I mean, this is just to show you that you can get them at bargain prices. These were just £2 from B&M, and they come with a little cleaning spoolie, so you can clean them out, wash them, take your own straws in your backpack to the park with you. I also picked up a cooling bag. Now, the parks won't allow you, so do not, if you're watching, do not take this into the park. This is not me saying take it into the park. I picked this up. This was £3.99 from Home Bargains for when we have our pool days. So when we're just having our Disney Resort Day chill at Disney Caribbean Beach, they do allow you to have a small sort of, it says large, it isn't too big, pool bag with you. So we can take some like nachos, some dips, things like that down by the pool with us. We are on the quick service dining plan, but if we've been to Target or Walmart and the kids want some snacks with them, then they have, we've got that to put it in. And then coming back across over, because I jumped this side. So this is just sort of a nod to some of the hair things. Myself and Emily have got a selection of claw clips. I mean, for the best will in the world, I'm thinking hair down, and no, it's going to be too hot. I think the hair is going to be permanently be up in. So we've got a selection of different clips that we'll be taking. We've got hair ties, again from Shein, super cheap, can't go wrong with them. And I picked up these ones for Emily. How cute is this bag, guys? And it's got those, again, Shein. I think this was like 69p. And it's got inside those little small clear ones, which are great for doing like dragon braids or anything like that she wants done. Now, this is going to be my makeup bag with me, and you're all thinking makeup in August. That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's probably not going to work. It isn't going to work. It's going to be too hot. So, but I have got my makeup bag here, which I absolutely love, and my mother-in-law got me this, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think this was from Primark. I'm going to take with me, I've not got them down now to show you because we're 5 days away, so I still need to sort my makeup section out. I'm going to probably I've put my Estee Lauder double wear down there. I genuinely think that's wishful thinking. When we're going to a meal at Sebastian's Bistro, That's after we're having a pool day. So I'm hoping I can try and look nice for my husband on one evening and do a little bit of makeup and lashes. And sort of tidy myself up for one evening. But I think for me, it's generally going to be maybe some mascara, a bit of bronzer and lipstick. And I think that's going to be it. I don't think there's going to be... I think it is wishful thinking for August and... August and taking makeup. So you've seen we've got the cooling towels, which I have already mentioned. Godsend, guys, you need to go on Amazon. You need to get these. They're so nice. You can wring them out, refresh. Great for everyone. We're not going to take all of these with us. 16 pack of markers. These are for the characters. These are getting your book signed. So bear in mind, if you're meeting some of the characters, your fur characters, they are going to need chunkier pens to be able to hold on to. These were just £3.50. But we found last time we went, they also really enhanced the interaction. So you could, say, for example, give Donald is blue, you could give Tangled a pink, just things like that. It was nice because they sort of played off that last time the kids did that, which was really cute. We've got extra Ziploc bags. You can never have too many Ziploc bags. These will be going in the park bag as well. I'll take a couple each day. So again, we've used our quick service snacks, and those snacks are big. If we can't finish them, I can pop them in the bag for the kids, and then they can enjoy them for the fireworks or have them later in the room whenever they want them. We've got some new waterproof foam pouches. We've still got some of our ones from Siam Park from last year, and they worked fantastic. So obviously we can put our phone in and just keep it safe when we go to the water parks, which will be really good. Ponchos, guys, we are going in heat, hurricane, wind, rain season. Don't get caught into buying ponchos when you're there. The ponchos I think I was looking at or heard on another website or forum the other day were like £12 for a poncho, which is ridiculous. That is money you could be spending elsewhere. I am very lucky. My mother-in-law has hoarded a load of these. So Anne, if you're watching, thank you. And she's given us loads and loads of ponchos. So we'll be popping one in the bag each day for each of us. We've got a range of sizes. We've got some adults, we've got kids ones. Get your ponchos before you go, guys. You can even get them on Amazon, Shein, Temu at a fraction of the cost of what Disney will charge for you. And then that goes down to footwear. So I am going to be showing clothes and stuff after. But footwear, what I've just done as well with the trainers. So I've got 2 pairs of trainers that I'm taking with you. And I started feeling probably a little bit nervous about this bit because everyone shows all the design of all the things they've got. I'm sorry, guys, I've gone for comfort. I know I'm not saying they're not comfortable, what people have got, but I have shopped around, tried on different things and tried on these, and to me, we've broke them in and they felt the same. They really did. So I've got just some activewear. These were Primark, they were £9, but my goodness, are they comfy. These ones I loved. They kind of, if you're old enough to remember, they reminded me a bit of with the wedge kind of style of the original Reebok Classics. These are so comfy. Sainsbury's, guys, they should have been £25 and they were down to £9 in the sale, but they are so comfy. I have sprayed, another tip, all our shoes with a oil and waterproof protector. What they usually sell you in the Clarks when you're doing the back to school shop and you're thinking, no, please don't do any add-ons. So I've sprayed all our shoes with them, not just for about them getting wet, but just if you get any oily marks or anything, or things that are going to, trash your trainers. So I've sprayed them all. We've all got trainers with us. That's a given. We'll be in those most of the days. Everyone's got some flip-flops, which they can wear for the pool when we have our pool days at our water park days. Again, Dan's got some nice trainers here. We've also got, I'm a convert. Now, I can't call them Crocs because they're not Crocs. They aren't the official Crocs. They are Asda's clogs. Guys, I swear to God, I've never felt anything comfier in my life. So I've picked us all up a pair of these in the sale. Again, I think there was a 25% off in Asda. So make sure before you're going, have a look. Or if you're going, you go in the following year, get them in the summer sales ready for the next year. Again, if they want a break from trainers, I think it is good to have some alternative footwear with you to make sure that you are super comfy as you walk around. I think the only thing actually I just thought I didn't cover was some towel pegs. That's a pack of 4 of them. We've got those in Aldi. They were £2.99, and it's for when we go down to the pool day at our resort. We can just peg our towel on, and then because we're not taking towels, we're going to use the resort towels because they're included, because we're staying in a moderate resort. So pool towels are provided, and if everyone's got the same one, it's going to be a pain finding where you are. So we have got a peg that we can just put on each of ours, just purely for reference, so we know that's ours. So I hope that's given you an idea for toiletries and medicines and lotions and potions that we're taking. So I'm now on to the stage of packing for myself. Believe it or not, guys, this is actually some sort of organised chaos. The dog is helping me as well. Are you helping, Teddy? Are you helping? Organised chaos. So for this trip, it's hard. I want to show you what I'm packing, but I don't want to give away too many things. You're going to get an eye on some of the outfits now. If you aren't already following us on TikTok, head over to TikTok. Each day, me and Emily are going to be doing our OOTD, so you can see what we're wearing. You can see all our headbands and little accessories. I'll give you a little preview of one of them. I mean, hello, who is she? Let's find the ears. Are the ears here? Yes, they are. And this is just half the ears. The other ears are already over in Emily's case over there. I mean, come on, guys. How freaking cute is that? Yes, we are bounding for our phantasmic dining. You sit there, Teddy. Why wouldn't you? Yeah? Looks comfy, doesn't it? Looks like a comfy little bed for you. Clean clothes. Thank you, mate. Thank you. This side. Monkey moo. So, yeah, it's organised chaos. The reason I want to show you this as well as I'm lifting stuff up is, yes, I'm using the packing cubes. They are amazing. Emily's case is fab with them in. This one is already looking good with all the toiletries, which has made everyone laugh, I think, on TikTok. I will make a point and prove that all these creams are going to be used, guys. They will be used. So all the toiletries and everything, we're going to spread some of this across anyway. We've got another case, and we've also got Rick's case. But what I wanted to show you was the bags that things come from Shein. If you order anything from Shein, you already have a packing cube, which is amazing. So you may as well make use of them, because then you can use these on your water park day. Going to the water park, you've got wet stuff, pop them in these. You can use them in your park bag. If anyone, if you've got little ones and you need to take spare clothes for any accidents, these bags are great. So to be honest, I'm going to put I've got a mixture of some dresses, which I'll show you in a minute. I've got some dresses with me for when we go to like Sebastian's Bistro. We're having a meal. I've got this really pretty summer dress, which is so light and thin, and I really like that one. I've got that. I've got a mixture of play suits. So things like that I'm going to use in my packing cubes. But things from Shein, to be honest, are actually going to have the air taken out of them. They're going to fold it and they're all going to fit along. So that is the plan with that. And we're going to try and make this, as much as I'm organising and enjoying packing, guys, I'm kind of like over it now and kind of ready for some of this to be done. So yeah, I think I'm at that point now where I've enjoyed the planning. I've enjoyed getting everything together. I am just kind of ready for packing to be done. I'll show you this one to give you an idea. So obviously Animal Kingdom, it's a given. But I was really, really chuffed with some of the Skort sort of athletic dresses that they have on Shein. Absolutely really, really nice, really thin, lightweight. But again, obviously you've got the shorts with it, which are great for getting on and off the rides, keep you nice and comfy. But yeah, so I've got some of these in various different colours to take, which is great. Pop that one in there. So we've got that one. Mixture of the Skorts from Shein and a little yellow one. I think we can all guess this is going to be for a Bellbound. Me and Emily have had so much fun planning all these outfits, and one of the tips as we were doing it is on my phone on notes, we just made a list of what we were going to wear each day. That doesn't mean we have to wear that set outfit obviously each day, but it just gave me an idea of that's what we want to pack. So you're not overpacking on clothes, you know what you want to wear each day or mix and match it around. And we have a lot of the clothes we've looked at now for this holidays. You're spending so much to go to Disney. We've utilised Shein, Vinted for the win. I've looked at loads of things on Vinted. Grabbed some absolute bargains on there. Brand new t-shirts with tags on them. I mean, why not? If they get sun cream and that on them, you've not paid $1 million. You're not bothered if they, you know, you need to get rid of them after. This was a gorgeous little company on Vinted. I'll try and find her name again. And she hand makes all this little jewellery. And I got these little earrings. That's showing up for bell bound. So another tip, I'm actually packing and putting, if I'm wearing any accessories, putting it inside that bag as I go. And then stacking them in there. Again, mixtures. I've put a full outfit already together in it, so I know that that's just the outfit pack. So again, a lot of it t-shirts, shorts. I don't know if I've got one open. I got these anti little chafing shorts. If anyone else, if you're gonna rub or anything like that when you're walking all day in the heat. I didn't last time we went, but I've seen obviously loads of people saying to take them just in case. These are so nice. They literally feel so buttery and soft. These anti-chafing shorts, really, really nice, soft ones. Again, like I said, from Shein. I think they were something like £4 or £5 for a pack of 3, which is amazing. So on the days where I've got outfits that aren't a skirt or aren't a play suit, and if it's one of my dresses that I'm going to wear, I know that I've got some of these just in case. Even if I don't put them on straight away, I could pop a pair in my park bag and have them with me, which would be quite handy. So, air out of that, let's put that one in there. Again, a mixture of things that I already had. I actually had this last year for holiday. This was just a nice little spotty play suit from Asda. It's got a really cute little tie at the front of it. But again, really nice cotton. You need to think of the materials, guys, that you're wearing when you go to the parks. I think there is one dress that I'm chancing it with, which has got a higher polyester count. And I know you're probably cringing already, thinking, why on earth are you going to wear any kind of polyester going to Florida in August? So I will certainly give you all feedback on how I get on in that dress. I'm hoping for the best. It is my Fantasmic dress. So that is when we're going back in the evening. So I will not be wearing it sort of during the day. I'll be wearing it when we go back in because we've got the Fantasmic dining package. I will show you the dress in question. And guys, I couldn't not get this. Again, this was on Vinted, but the label actually says it's from, you guessed it, Shein. But I couldn't not get this. I absolutely love this one and I'm so excited to wear this. Even though it has got higher polyester count, it is really, really thin. It's a very thin dress. So I've got that, and we're going to be doing a Fantasmic bound for our Fantasmic evening. So excited for that one. So yeah, so a mixture of dresses, lots of t-shirts to wear with. I've got some just cycling shorts. I also have picked up some skirts, and I cannot find, there we go. Some t-shirts, because we are doing a day at Universal. We've got days at Universal sorted, and we've also got days at Epic Universe. So I picked up this t-shirt from Vinted, which I was chuffed about. It says, I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. I was going to wear that with a pair of cycling shorts, and I couldn't resist this one, again off Vinted. Absolutely loved it. I loved the colour of this one. That was super cute. So yeah, just a really good mixture of shorts and t-shirts, and I picked up a new tankini, and with us staying at Disney Caribbean Beach, I absolutely loved this one. Loved the colours of it, and it's got some high-waisted pants with it. So we need to get all this into that.
Like a proper headband.
Yeah, that's super cute.
And no one will know.
No, absolutely not.
Next up is this Lilo t-shirt.
Again, that is so cute. Really comfy, isn't it, for the park?
Yes. A lot of this stuff is from Primark. But
can't go wrong with Primark though. Perfect prices.
These pants are adorable. The little cycling shorts with, oh wait, Lulu on the side.
How cute are those? Can you remember which park? Did you say before? Did I talk over you which park you're wearing these in?
Yeah.
Remember, Hollywood Studios. So she's all set for Hollywood
Oh,
Studios.
yeah. I can't keep track on all these parts. Yeah.
But they're super cute. Definitely worth having a look, guys, at Primark if you are heading to Disney or just a Disney lover in general. The prices are amazing, and you can really save yourself some money before you head over. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
It's alright. This next bound is Cinderella. So these ears are so nice. Some of these ears we got like a long time ago.
Yeah, we did.
And then but
That
some
was
are
someone
recent,
from
like,
Etsy.
These stuff are recent, but we got some that are cute.
Definitely.
Did I already say the bound?
Yes, you said Cinderella.
Alright. Next is this skirt dress, and it is so nice.
It's really pretty. It's like one of those athletic
And it
dresses.
crosses on the back, like it crisscrosses. Don't know how to
Keep you
explain
nice and comfy, won't it? Again, getting on and off the rides, nice and cool. If anyone's looked at the temperatures at the moment in Florida, it is insane. We're excited, nervous at the same
There's
time.
only one thing. I was looking for
Oh,
everything
no.
else.
Next
Okay.
one. You're doing well with these packing
Ooh.
cubes.
Oh, what was the joke that I keep? Well, it's not a joke, but what do I always say?
Oh, go on, you've got to do it.
God, no,
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay, shall I do it?
Yeah.
Emily's go-to thing for toys. She always looks at us and goes, howdy!
So, first are these ears. We got these off Vinted. Wait, where are they off?
Vinted,
You
yeah.
can't go wrong with Vinted.
So good.
And they've
How
got
cute.
like little characters on them, which I think is so cute. And then I think this was an outfit, but they were like separate.
You've pieced it, definitely.
So wait, this is the front.
How cute is that, guys? Again,
Yeah, it's
Primark. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, and then the back is so cute. So yeah.
You're looking forward to wearing that one, aren't you? And that'll keep you nice and cool as well.
Yeah.
That's another thing to bear in mind as well, is looking at the colours of things that you're wearing, because obviously we don't have any black clothes with us. I say that, I've got one skirt actually that's black, but the rest of it is like just keeping in mind how light colours are going to keep you cooler.
This skirt is the cutest.
I love that.
So like, it is so cute. It goes like, well, there's like
Hanky hem. It's called a hanky hem
that's
finish.
what-
There you,
you told me a long time ago, didn't you?
I
I
did.
think.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
So she's gonna look like Jessie.
Yeah.
So I'm now working on Daniel's, and Rick's been a superstar with the ironing board out there, ironing Dan's stuff for the things. But just to give you an idea of what we've got for Dan, he's super easy to pack for. He doesn't want to pick things out himself, bless him. He says, Mum, just get me things and I'm happy. So we've got these. He's got pretty much a lot of these kind of things, these jersey shorts and t-shirts. Yeah, like Emily's saying, these are kind of dupes of Gymshark. These were from Primark, really nice colours. £7 for a set, you really can't go wrong with. So he's going to be wearing things like this with his trainers, and he's also got Crocs with him. These kind of shorts, thank you Rick for ironing them. These are really nice cotton, in the men's section, shorts from Primark. So he's going to be wearing these with a mixture of different t-shirts, bargain t-shirts that I actually got in Sainsbury's in the sale. These were down to, really nice t-shirts, these were down to £5. Again, cotton, think high cotton content, guys. Keep you as cool as possible. And yeah, Dan's really easy to pack for. Nice things like this. Cool, comfy. Perfect. Hi guys, it is indeed the next day, so you're not losing the plot if you see me in different clothing. I think I underestimated time consuming, but also the energy it took to get ready on my Disney trip. I forget it every time. So now we've done clothing, we've done Emily's bag, we've done my bag, we've got Dan's bag sorted. I wanted to show you what I was taking in my plain bag. So I have got this bag which I absolutely love. This was from Primark. It was actually a few years ago now, but I do know that they still keep doing the same sort of style of bag, and I think they've got like Lilo and Stitch ones at the minute with the new film. So keep a lookout. Perfect travel size bag. I have checked, this is fine for Virgin. I'm the fine size wise to take this one. So going in my bag, obviously stating the obvious, we're going to have a travel wallet with all our passports in. I'm going to pop that in, and I like keeping them all together in one sort of zipped handy to get section. Reaching for it because I left it over here. So the next thing I actually have is a clipped wallet, which has actually got in it all our esters, our completed ester forms, the approval sheets, and also the travel insurance documents. I actually have a checklist at the front of it. Yes, I'm a checklist person, so I will just tick all that off as I have done, make sure it's all in there. I would sooner keep that with me than put it in the case, because God forbid anything happens with the case. I know we have the copies of things electronically as well, but I just like it when you get to border control or anything, if they want to double check anything, we have the information to hand, and that'll just sit, it weighs nothing, that'll just sit at the bottom of the bag. Next thing I have in, this is amazing. This was actually gifted with all our documents in it. This is from our travel consultant, who's been fantastic, and she's had this little bag made and it's so cute. This has got in it all our transfer information, it's got our park tickets and everything like that in there. So I'm keeping that all together in a neat place, ready for when we arrive on the other side. Next thing is going to be my iPad. Self-explanatory. If there's no films on there that I want to particularly watch, I can download some series and put them on before we head. With that in mind, I've got my rechargeable earphones. I'm so sorry, the washing machine is going so loud. I didn't realise how loud that would be, sorry. So I've got my chargeable AirPods that actually need charging up. I'm also going to take a electric fan with us on the flight. So last year when we were travelling from Manchester to Tenerife, we were delayed for, I think it was about an hour and a half, 2 hours on the runway. Probably the one time of the year that Manchester actually had a heat wave, and it was temperatures of 36 or 37 on the runway, and we were sat there, no fans on, it was stifling. So I've charged everyone's fans up so that, touch wood, it doesn't happen, but in the off chance we get delayed and we are sat on the runway, we've all got a fan in our bag, which I'll be very much thankful for compared to last year. I've got some Rennie with me just in case any indigestion on the plane, some paracetamol as well just in case, you never know, headaches, some little wet wipes, handy wipes, these are great, Boots' own, I think they were 90p, little wipes, little pot of hand sanitizer, power bank charger so I can make sure my phone's charged. We have got the NPC app downloaded, ready to complete. I've completed it as far as we can up to now, so when we get to the other side I can make sure that my phone is fully charged, ready to fill in the final details, and hopefully that will get us through the queues a bit quicker travelling in August. Pack of tissues, a couple of card games that I can play with the kids, so they love Top Trumps. We actually got this in like a little antique shop, so we've gone for Top Trumps, and Emily absolutely loves Old Maid. So again, some little easy card games that don't take up all the room in your bag, they're not heavy, but they can sit and play them for an hour easily, those two. My book that I am so looking forward to finally finishing off. If I get some peace and quiet from the kids for a minute, I am going to delve into this. If you've not started reading it, make sure you go and get it. Absolutely love this book. And then finally, so excited, vlogging camera. We have got the new Canon PowerShot, and I'm really excited to use this and bring you along on our trips. So that is everything that will be going in my plane bag. I hope that's given you some ideas of what to include. I will also have in, I think, a lipstick with me just to sort of tidy up, and a brush. But that's about it. I think I've gone to the extreme. I see a lot of people that take a lot of things in the plane bag. I've gone the other way around and packed loads of sun cream in the bag. But yeah, that's everything that will be included. And we're on to everything that will be included in my park bag for the day. So I'm going to be carrying a backpack. Rick is also going to be carrying a backpack as well, so we can even this out between the pair of us so it's not heavy on one person. But can we just have a moment for this bag? This is so gorgeous. If you aren't following All Things Magical on TikTok, please make sure you go over and give them a follow. Their designs and the actual quality of everything is stunning. So this is going to be my main park bag. It's not too big, perfect size, and it's super cute. And I love already that it's got the stretchy pockets at the side, so I can put our flasks for 2 of us in there. And Rick's also got a bag with the pockets at the side, so we can put 2 in. So first things first, make sure you get a comfy bag as well. You don't want something too big, you don't want something too small. And yeah, so you can fit your park essentials in it. So first thing that I will be popping in is, we managed to pick up everyone these little flasks from Home Bargains. I was going to go for stainless steel ones, but to be honest, I thought they still felt quite heavy, and even then once they're filled with ice water, they'd be even heavier. And these were amazing. They were just 49p. So we can fill these up in the parks. I am going to put ice in them before we leave the hotel, and then we can fill them up with free ice water as we go around at the quick service at Starbucks. With that in mind, I'm sorry guys, obviously we all know the water is not nice. So I have picked up some of these cordial shots. I'm sure you guys all take the same. We've got them in loads of different flavours. You can get these from everywhere now. I think I got these ones even in Aldi, at the till when you're checking out. Super cheap, but really is going to make that water quick as... I mean, I'm lucky Dan and Emily don't like fizzy drinks anyway. Very rarely will they drink them. Emily makes an exception for a strawberry acai from Starbucks, which I completely get. But yeah, so they like to drink water, but obviously it's not going to taste nice. So we've got some of these that we can keep in our bag and then just top them up when we are having our drinks. Next thing is going to be some sandwich bags. I have got a mixture of just the Thai ones, and I've also got the extra large zip ones. Now I've already packed those. Idea being is, with these zip ones, I'm actually going to put ice in them and top them up with some ice so that we can keep our cooling towels in them. The smaller ones are great if, we all know the size of the Disney snacks, if you can't finish it, if the kids want to save it for later for the fireworks or back in the room, we can pop them in and then you don't have to eat everything in one go. The instant cooling mist, now everyone seems to have loved this over on TikTok. It is brilliant, really, really nice. Just a light spray and it keeps you really nice and refreshed. And these were just £1. I got them from Wilkinson. I did it click and collect, but I was in Home Bargains the other day and saw that they also had them in. So just for £1, they'll be going in the bag, but they'll be going in one of the Ziploc bags that has the ice in. Because you just need to bear in mind, it says on the back about the exceeding temperatures for the can not to hit. So with that in mind, we are going to put that inside the Ziploc bag with the ice, which will be perfect, and that will work really nicely then. Hand sanitizer, goes without saying, you're on and off those rides, in between getting to go and wash your hands again, handy just to have a hand sanitizer. A little travel park size roll-on sun cream. Obviously we're going to be applying it plenty before we leave, but this is a great size just to be able to roll on and reapply whilst we're in the parks. And again, it's not too heavy or a big one to take in. Phone charger, again, you're using the My Disney Experience app a lot. We've got electric fans with us, and I want to make sure that we can keep everything everything topped up. So we're going to have a battery pack in my bag and in Rick's bag also. Some tissues, little travel size tissues, and again, good old paracetamol and some Rennie, just in case indigestion. It's very carb heavy food, isn't it? So I think just having those with us is going to be handy. I also will have plasters. I have packed those, but I'll take a mixture of normal waterproof plasters and a pack of Compeed with us in each day just to have in. We've all worn our trainers in, but when you're walking that much and you're in the heat all day, it's always a good idea to have plasters with you. Cooling towels, goes without saying again, these last time we went were an absolute godsend. They each came in their own little wallet. We got these on Amazon, and they've got the little clips so you can clip them onto your bag. Again, you could pop these in, either fill up this or fill up a Ziploc bag with some ice and water, keep them in there, and then when you're ready for them in the middle of that middle part of the day, they will be icy cold, and just another way to try and help you stay as cool as you can. Also picked up some reusable straws. Now I've got these ones, I've also got some silicone ones that I got from Shein. I've packed those already though, so these ones are great. These were just £2 from B&M. They come with a little spoolie so you can clean them, Obviously it's great that they give paper straws for the eco, but they mush so quickly when you're having that sit down drink. So we're just going to take in a straw each for us each day. We can choose which colour we want, and then we won't have any problems. Good old ponchos. Honestly, guys, I would say stock up on ponchos. We've been very lucky, and if my mother-in-law is watching this, thank you so much. I think she gave us in excess of about 50. I have trimmed some down in the sense of we don't need to take all of them, but definitely get your ponchos before you go. You can get them on Amazon, Shein are doing them, Temu, loads of places. They are going to be a lifesaver in especially July, August. It's rainy season. But they're so expensive when you get in the park. If you get caught in a downpour, you're looking at around $12 to buy a poncho, which you really don't want to be spending that. That could be money spent elsewhere. So get your ponchos and take a few before you go. Electric fan. We have all got one of these electric fans with us. Again, we can just recharge it, which is great. Make sure that they're charged up each night before we head into the park. Just any bit we can try and do to keep as cool as possible. And then the final thing is I will be taking in the kids' autograph books. Now, these ones I absolutely love so much. We actually got recommended these years ago by someone else on YouTube, and they're just beautiful books. They're a bit different and alternative to taking you like a normal plain book. Now, you can actually get this. I had a look before because we have had it for years on Amazon, and it is the most gorgeous book, and it's a story as you go through, but you'll see that there's different pages and different characters. Some of them have already, so we took this before lockdown and the kids had them signed then, and I offered to get them a new book and they said no, please can we take these books and add on to them. I mean, there's tons of pages left. See, they've got Tiana already there. So as you can see, we've got loads of pages left anyway. There are still some signatures, but they can just add to them. And they wanted to retake these and use them again, and they are beautiful. And to be honest, they made for really good character interactions, because when we could turn it to that character's specific page, so say for example when we do Hollywood Studios or anything, we can turn to Sully, and where was the other one? I can't think. They absolutely, it did make, so we've got Aurora's already in there. And with that said, we took a variety of just a few different coloured chunky markers. Again, if you're looking for that little bit of a way in of character interaction, if you're saying lines from the film, or, you know, asking them different questions from the film, the colours really helped as well. And bear in mind the size of pens you take in. If you're meeting some of the fur characters, they really do prefer having a chunky pen as opposed to a biro. It's just easier for them to grip onto. And don't always think cast members will have pens, bless them, they've got enough in the pockets, but sometimes they might not have many pens with them. So I hope that's given you some ideas of what we include in our park bags, just to keep us a bit comfier, things that might help us during the day. And obviously it goes without saying, I'll have my purse with me. We all have our own magic bands on us, which are now charged and ready to go. And I will have my purse with me, and we have decided to get a Monzo card, which we will be using out there this time. So we'll let you know how we get on with that one. So hopefully that has given you some ideas of things to pop in your park bag. So the final section of things that we will be taking with us, obviously, is electrical things. I have officially put Rick in charge of that job. He is off work this weekend, so literally the weekend before we're going now, he is going to be sorting out chargers, making sure everyone's iPads are sorted. For example, we make sure we've got our travel adapters. We are going to be taking an extension lead for the room though, which will be really handy, so we can just case of plugging one plug in, and then we can just plug all our chargers. Obviously, we're going to make sure the magic bands are charged. We're going to have hair things charging. Just bear that in mind when you're going to have multiple things charging. If you are like us, travelling as a family of 4 or more, you're going to have phones, fans, magic bands. We've got the vlogging camera, so that will need to be charged up each day. So yeah, I would take a travel adapter and then take an extension lead. So that concludes our pack with me. Packing as obviously as a family of 4, going to Disney for 2 weeks. And I hope this has given you some idea of some things you might want to take, things that you might have thought of, forgotten. Biggest takeaway from all this is just make a list and just go off that. And to be honest, you can't go wrong. If you have enjoyed this, please make sure you give us a follow. We are going to be sharing our whole trip with you. We've got our camera ready. We're going to be vlogging everything. That vlog series is going to follow though on YouTube once we come back from our trip. But make sure you head over to our TikTok, where we are going to be sharing with you every single day what we get up to, tips and tricks. If you've got any questions, if you've got a Disney trip that's coming up, maybe you might want us to find out something for you while we're there, which we're more than happy to do if we can't answer it at the moment. So make sure you go and give us a follow, and we will see you all very soon for our Disney vlog series. Bye guys.